Hey, what's going on everybody, and welcome to this new video. This video is gonna be about riding downhill with a trail bike. In my case I have 140 millimeters of travel. It's the Canyon Spectral and I'm riding in Winterberg in Germany. You're going to see that it is possible to ride downhill and it's not very unpleasant, but it's quite hard. It's quite hard to keep the bike on track, and especially on the roots and rocks. It's quite hard to keep your momentum, and you really have to work the bike. So it is very possible, but I'd recommend a downhill bike. If you only ride, if you're planning on only riding downhill, then definitely get a downhill bike. But obviously I ride enduro, cross country, I do everything. So I have my trail bike and I really like it. But as you can see, my friend has a downhill bike. He just passed me, and his bike is really eating up the terrain, and I really have to work to keep the bike on the ground. So it's doable, but it's quite hard. And as you're going to see in this section, there's a rock garden coming up. You can see that the rock garden is kind of throwing me off course actually, and that's because I don't really have that much suspension to work with, and yeah, it just gets too rough. And as you can see here, I just get next to the rock garden. Because it's really tiring to work the bike on the terrain with 140 millimeters. This wasn't the first one of the day, so I was already quite tired. You can see that I don't really hit the big jumps and stuff, just to keep it a bit safe, you know. There will be a smoother section coming up shortly, and you'll see that that's way easier. It's very doable. Like the free ride stuff and just the smooth trails, the flow trails, are very doable, but riding the real downhills with like the extreme roots and rocks, I wouldn't recommend riding it, but for a day it can be somewhat fun. But as you can see, my friend is riding a downhill bike and there's no way I can keep up with the downhill bike. As you can see, we're riding the flow trail right now, and it's very doable. It's like really not hard to keep the bike on the ground here, because there are not many roots and rocks. It's just very smooth trail, so that's very doable with 140 millimeters. I would still recommend full suspension, because this was in the beginning of the season, but there are probably many braking bumps in Winterberg right now. So yeah, I would definitely recommend a full suspension, but it's doable with a non-downhill bike like 140 millimeters, as you can see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I see a lot of people wondering if they can do it. My answer is yes, you can do it, but like the real extreme and rough stuff, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's possible. So yeah, there's your answer. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, like my content, and leave a comment if you learned something from this video or you just thought it was useful. And yeah, bye guys.